Is my screen visible? I would like to double check it. And please acknowledge, if you have any disturbance in the audio, I'll turn off the cooler. Cooler is running, nearby here. Is my audio clear and visual? And I'm sharing my screen as well. Is everything okay to begin?
1 minute. Your audio is not clear. It is breaking somewhere.
Audio. Come again, please. Audio is not clear, isn't it?
Better now, sir.
Okay, fine. I turned off the cooler. Yep. I'm sharing my presentation. You able to see the presentation?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank for the acknowledgement. Yeah. Okay, and before I introduce about myself, let me tell you, I'll just give you the walkthrough and the agenda. So it's a new lean startup and minimum viable product or business. And the caption, it's my own caption, how to grab India's versatile market space. India as a versatile market space, India has a different potential. You can't compare India, our mother nation Bharat with any other developed country. After 200 years, you can proudly call our nation as a developing country. That's the present continuous, until our next few generations, we can't call our nation as a developed country. That, I'm not talking about, I'm not into politics or anything. I'm just giving you I'll give you the reason why what do I mean by this, through my presentation. And about me, I'm Professor Srikanth Janardhanan. By this, 26th of June, I'll be completing 15 years into teaching. I'm stepping into 16th year, and I have worked for 5 different engineering colleges, 3 in Chennai and 1 in Erode district, and 1 in Coimbatore. And then later, predominantly, I want to mention 2 institutions here. One is actually Rajalakshmi Engineering College, Salem, Chennai. I worked for 6 years. I joined Rajalakshmi with my BE experience, and I completed my ME in daytime part-time mode at the time. Then the other college, among the 5, notably I want to mention the other college, Sasuri College of Engineering, which is nearby Erode. I worked there for 4 long years. There, fortunately, many things happened. The startup idea, and getting into product development, everything I earned in that 4 years of experience. So I work for 2 different departments across the 5 colleges, CSE and Information Technology. And from the beginning of my career, I'm a continuous learner in both the collaborative environment as well as cooperative and ever-changing dynamic environment. I'll main it through my presentation. And I have professional association with Oracle Academy, and I'm a Wipro Mission 10 certified teacher. And I got certified both basic level and as well as advanced level, acknowledged by Infosys. Now it is called as InPTQ. Hope you might have heard about it. But earlier it was called as Infosys Campus Connect. It was an Infosys initiative. And Wipro Mission 10X, it is Asim Premji's initiative. Wipro Mission 10X, it's a program intended to enhance the skill set of a teacher 10 times better than what they are now. It's very simple. And I am an app dialect, and I am one of the very few engineering college teacher in Tamil Nadu. I can develop both Google Android applications as well as iOS application. If you ask me to talk about IPA file, I can talk for next few hours. If you ask me to talk about APK file, I can continuously talk for next few hours. So I'm an app dialect. I call myself as an app dialect, and I have identity in both Google Play Store and Apple Store. In both the stores, just you can search my name, Srikanth Janardhanan. It will list out the apps developed by me and my not just me. It is about a team, my team. And an Apple App Store, I have only one. Okay, you can search with the name Farm to Bag. I helped my friend's company to get this particular app done. It is up and running in my market space, in my Apple App Store. And in Play Store, I have many apps, and I can better keep and search the CDSA. And like, social, the other app, Leisure Breaker is another app. You can find all these apps. So I can, like, more than a teacher, more than a teacher. I mean, more than a teacher. And again, I'm a developer. I can proudly call myself as a developer. And I started encouraging my students to develop their own apps, and I encourage them to have their app up and running in the global market space, both Google Play Store and Apple Store. And this is about me. Yeah. So about the agenda, like, today, like, I'm going to cover very few things. One is, since the talk is about lean startup, I want you guys to understand what is the difference between lean startup and startup. And first of all, I would like to give, what is innovation in my perspective. But again, I am depending on, the three giants, Apple Incorporation, Google Incorporation, and Amazon Incorporation. And the particular way of selling their innovation, I am very keen on that. And then upon completion, understanding what is innovation from these legends' perspective, Apple, Google, and Amazon, then let us step into startup ecosystem. What is ecosystem? And Sasturi Infotech, as Madam mentioned, I was working for my before last college, Sasturi College of Engineering. It is in the place called Vijayamangalam. There, like, we were running an incubation center called Sasturi Infotech, with a tagline called student-driven software development. What are all the softwares we developed? I don't take much of your time, but like, everything, it started from doing lab programs on your own. I want to give my emphasis on that, because just like that, like, you can't talk about innovation. Just like that, you can't talk about startup. Everything that is starting from when you start developing programs on your own, whether it is a Hello World program or addition of number program, doesn't matter. From starting from Hello World up to API, different API integration, everything, the spark is from whenever you do your programs on your own, instead of whatever the department that you belongs to, whether you belongs to biomedical department or biotechnology or mechanical or mechatronics or automobile, School of Computing Sciences, instead of anything, like, you can't rule out computing or computers from any other discipline. So doing DIY is very important. Can anyone tell me what is DIY? You can see a lot of DIY videos on YouTube. Any student can quickly unmute and, what do I mean by DIY here? DIY. Someone unmuted the radios.
So basically, like, it means do it yourself.
Exactly. Your name?
Payal also.
Come again, please.
Payal, sir. Payal.
Okay. You belongs to?
CSE, sir. Second year.
Which second year CSE? Okay. My personal appreciation to you that at least you came forward, and do it yourself is very important. Like, we rarely depend on teachers when it comes to configuring a router, or like, when you unbox your iPad for the first time, isn't it? Like, we rarely depend on the user guide that comes along with, right? Hope you all remember, like, Mark Zuckerberg acquired WhatsApp Messenger. It is just a messenger app. He acquired WhatsApp 3 years before or 4 years before for $19 million. Isn't it? Facebook acquired WhatsApp Incorporation, by compensating $19 million. Isn't it? What was the prime reason behind that acquisition? Can anyone tell me? because already they have a messenger service. Hope you all aware of Facebook Messenger, isn't it? It will help you to, like, it will quickly navigate you from message to someone's profile, just with a click, isn't it? Though they have a messenger, dedicated messenger service, why they have acquired another messenger service by compensating it with a huge money? What they have given, to the government is 19 million. I'm not very sure, like, the undisclosed part. Even, like, we are not very sure. It is between the 11-member team of WhatsApp and the commercial, the financial of Facebook. Why? What is the reason behind that acquisition? Though they have their dedicated messenger service. Let me acknowledge again, like, if you are interactive to the session, then I'll keep going. Or otherwise, like, we'll stagnant in every single slide. I have a lot of things to convey.
Because WhatsApp has already grabbed the market, so he wanted to use such opportunity to acquire the WhatsApp and continue building on it.
Come again with the reason, like, I'm not very comfortable with your slang. Come again.
The reason is that WhatsApp had already grabbed the market, so he acquired the WhatsApp because it was already successful.
Exactly. Well, what's your name, buddy?
My name is Ahmed Mohamed.
You are from which country?
I'm from Nigeria.
India?
Nigeria, sir.
You are from Nigeria. Yes. Nigeria. Super. Yes, it's very simple. I couldn't pronounce your name. The fantastic guy from Nigeria, he rightly pointed out why they spend $19 million. The customer base or user base, what already WhatsApp acquired. You got it. It's very difficult to build the user space or customer space, even if you spend $19 billion. It's very difficult. Even if Mark Zuckerberg wanted to build it from scratch, it's very difficult. So everything, let me tell you, like, you talk about how many of by 2012, I believe, Oracle acquired Sun. How many of you know about this acquisition? Oracle Corporation acquired Sun Microsystem by 2012 or 13. I'm not very sure about the year, but that acquisition happened long back, 8 or 9 years before. How many of you know that? What was the prominent product of Sun Microsystem? Programming Java.
Java program.
We rarely call, Java program, but Java itself, it's a platform, it's a technology. Okay, Java is not, Java is not just the core Java. Java means, like, servlet belongs to Java, JSP belongs to Java, web services, JAX, RPC, Java based API for XML remote procedure call, JAX RPC. This generation, you might be heard about REST and SOAP, isn't it? Both will help you to make API calls, application programming interface calls. For everything, for all these, like, latest technology, or, like, you call it as legacy technologies, like, Sun was the prominent reason behind. But Oracle wanted to acquire Sun. I'm not very sure about, like, I know money, what they submitted to government, but I'm not very sure, like, for what deal they have Oracle merged with Sun Microsystems. Then, how many of you know, that was the reason Google came out with their own R&D for the language called Kotlin. How many of you heard about Kotlin? Quick acknowledgement, please. If you want to learn Android application development in these days, like, you have two options. One is you can develop, you can build the application with the help of the programming language Java, or you can use Kotlin. But Kotlin like yeah.
சார் இருக்கா இரு
Yes. Participants, please make sure your audio is muted. Thank you.
my apologies
So
sir.
Kotlin is no problem. So Kotlin is another functional programming language, like which got conceived by the crew of developers from Google. Like the reason behind the development, and again they released the first version of Kotlin in the year 2014. But what I could say, it has 2 years or two years of hard work, 2 years of hard work of research and development wing of Google Incorporation, because they got afraid, they got terrified by this acquisition. Okay, until then, until the acquisition, Java was available as a freeware. Java is never considered as an open source software. It's a freeware. There is a lot of difference between open source and freeware. Hope you all know the difference between copy left and copyright. If you are very familiar about GNU, you will have to understand what I mean here. Okay, so all these are actually add-on. The company's acquisition, different acquisitions are actually done. Everything, as I already acknowledged, everything begins from when you start doing lab programs on your own. Then we will conclude our presentation with what is lean startup and what are all the privileges that you have for in India to market your ideas in the tag called lean startup, like teeny startup. You don't need a capital. Let me tell you, you don't even need a venture capitalist. Like how Big Basket picks market, how Swiggy picks the market, how Ather Energy picks the market. You don't need a venture capitalist. You don't need an angel investor. That's the reason. I wanted to connect that with India as a versatile market space. In Japan, even after 8.7 Richter of earthquake, the next day they could retain the roads. But in India, in our nation, only during the election time, politicians bother about the conditions of road. You people able to understand what I try to mean? When Nestle, Maggie got banned, the CEO of the company, he could reach our nation within 6 hours through his chartered flight. Why? Because Nestle has the biggest market share in India. They took 7 months to lift the ban. How many of you remember that tragedy they call themselves? Maggie got banned due to excessive amount of lead and sodium, a particular salt content, excessive amount of salt content in Maggie noodles. What I am trying to mean here, if you ask me what is the connect between what I am conveying and with the content, with the title, I wanted to convey one very, very, very clearly. India's market is very versatile. India's market is still open. India's market is still open for innovation. I request you all, not be like IIT or NIT students. They learn technology. They get the best education in the nation, because IITs, triple IITs, NITs, they are considered as the premier institutes in our nation. Okay, all the taxpayer money are spent for the building the infrastructure for these premier institutes, but they started making money. They started working for other developed countries like European countries and United States of America. At least the crowd what I am addressing, since we have this the particular ability, since we have this particular thing, the versatile market space, develop something for the better mother nation, for the better India or better Bharat. Okay. So 25 minutes as of now. Any doubts so far? Are you guys clear with the agenda? If you understand what is lean startup, without understanding innovation, it is very difficult. It's very simple, as it is. That's why I wanted to cover innovation, the first part, and start the ecosystem as a second part. Ecosystem itself, it is different. Okay, not all the electronic manufacturing giants, they are responsible for building an ecosystem. Ecosystem is different. Even Microsoft miserably failed, but Apple has a better ecosystem. Can anyone tell me what do I mean? Even Microsoft miserably failed to build an ecosystem, but whereas Apple got succeed. Can anyone demystify what I am having in my mind? Professor Kavita?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is my audio and everything clear? Because he is not acknowledging.
Sir, actually they are putting in the chat messages. They are saying yes and something in the chat messages.
Okay, but again, the problem is when I go out of the presentation, I'll lose all the scribbles. Okay, but I'll make sure every 20 minutes I'll go and cut. Meanwhile, please be the aggregator of what they are conveying. If they ask any doubt, if they show any concern about the content, you better be the aggregator. Okay, so I'm happy that people are actually acknowledging through the chat service. Okay, my question to all the students: how many of you remember this particular part? What we offer, and it's a 4x3 grid. Seed funding, workspace, legal assistance, design branding, patent registration, industry advisors, cloud credit, technical mentorship, fabrication facility, market validation, co-working space, alumni connect. How many of you remember this particular image? Have you come across this particular image anywhere? It's my question to you all. If you have come across this particular picture, then I want to know the answer. I want to know the answer where? In your college lobby, or in your department, or in your classroom, or in their bridge, or under the Gemini Bridge, or Central Railway Station, or Meenambakam Airport. So my first question, have you come across this picture? My second question, if yes, where? I'll able to pass the space what you acknowledge. Okay, madam. I mean, I didn't even get any notification. So no.
Yes, and somebody says that it is in the SAIC website. I mean, Incubation Center website.
Exactly. Okay. Exactly. I have taken this picture from SRM Incubation and Innovation Center page of your university website. Okay. Let me tell you, the privilege what you have. When I was talking about Sasuri Infotech, that's an innovation center we build on our own. We rarely get support from the management. In fact, they supported us in terms of providing the infrastructure, providing a 10x10 room in their administrative building. Then you don't believe we paid our internet bandwidth charges on our own. We supported our management because Sasuri group of institutions, they have had about not now, they have had about 2 engineering colleges and 1 arts and science college and 1 teacher training institute and 2 schools at this particular time. Then now, they have given up 1 engineering college. They rose the number of arts colleges to 2. So now Sasuri group of institutions, it consists of 1 engineering college, 2 arts and science college, 1 polytechnic has been added, and 1 school. Billabong, they brought the franchisee of Billabong High International School. Okay, now it is about they handle about 7 to 8 different institute under the brand called Sasuri group of institutions. But one thing what I wanted to convey, after we formed Sasuri Infotech, the we formed student-driven software development cell. They haven't, outsourced their software requirement. We were responsible for the maintenance of the existing websites as well as the new requirement what they have had at the particular time. And we were responsible for their mobile application requirement, their web application requirement, everything. Then after we formed, they started one CBSE high school, CSE International School, Malaria's public school. We only developed the students, and I was architecting the product, and they have developed a website and web application. Then they got a franchisee of Billabong High International School. We did all the software requirement on our own. Even though they haven't funded the bandwidth requirement, we earn and we have taken care of our computing bandwidth. But your institution, if you ask me to talk about every single thing, I can spend next few hours with this. Try to understand the potential what you have. Try to understand the privilege that you have. Because seed funding, we haven't had seed funding even for our own bandwidth requirement. Through that bandwidth, we developed application for our management requirement. But we could find some way to fund ourselves. We earn and we maintain that infrastructure. And workspace, this is very important. Legal assistance. See, if you are working on a particular product, for example, if one ECE boy and another one ECE boy and another ECE boy collaborate, and they came out with a low-cost TPMS. Okay, TPMS stands for tire pressure monitoring sensor. Tire pressure monitoring sensor, only in premium segment OEs, you will get all the information notified in the dashboard. But in the low cost segment or mid variant, you're supposed to purchase a tire pressure monitoring sensor on your own. These sensors are available in two form factors. One is internal, another one is external. I'm using Timtix brand for my car. Timtix, the product is called Sense Airy. You can eventually check the web what is Sense Airy and what is Timtix. Timtix, it is a Bangalore-based technology development technologies company. If you are able to come out with a low-cost tire pressure monitoring sensor on your own, if someone claims that it's their idea and they got patent idea, SRM Innovation and Innovation Center SIIC will help you to clear the problem legally. We haven't had that privilege. My students haven't had that privilege, but you have. Design branding. If I am right, Murali Vijay from SRM University, a lot of celebrities, cricketers are from SRM. They are alumni of SRM. Okay, so I wanted to connect these two things together: design branding and alumni connect. If you are able to come out with a versatile product, the disruptive product like Swiggy, disruptive product like Ola, you can make use of your institute will help you to brand your work with the help of the Connect they have with them. Okay, so these two are connected. These two will help you to get the global footprint for your initiative. And patent registration. Okay, cost involvement is very less. Again, work. The integrity and the truth, everything you have the support. And industry advisors through Alumni Connect are you have the fantastic teachers crew, and they are the better persons when you are in trouble. And the cloud credits, Madam Kavita, Madam, just correct me if I am wrong. Cloud credit in the sense, if any student they want to they want to deploy the application in Amazon Web Services or Microsoft Azure or Google Cloud Platform, you're going to support them, right? In terms of funding, in terms of funding.
Yes, sir. We have connect with the AWS also, and we have a special area, paid area. We can able to support that.
Okay. Fantastic, madam. Fantastic, madam. Students, try to understand. Like, I am paying about 15 to 20,000 per month for my AWS account. I'm maintaining because I'm running a company. Like, a few of the services are up and running 24/7, but 365. I'm paying about 15 to 20,000 per month for maintaining my own AWS. I'm lending few of them for free of cost to my students. But I pay money. But for you, like, you don't need to worry about it. Your management is taking care of that. And technical mentorship is even important. And fabrication facility, professor, like, fabrication facility, you have like, your own manufacturing plant. Like, they can walk in and like, if they want to develop a custom wheelbase or a custom bearing, or you might be having 3D printing facility. If you want to fabricate the outer shell of your product, you have all the facility, right, madam? If I am right, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, sir. We have a special Fab Lab, and Fab Lab is equipped with all those infrastructures, and it is highly, sophisticated lab. Anyone can go for their startups or any work. They are 24 hours allowed to work there. We have a special lab called as Fab Lab.
Fab Lab itself, like, it sounds like grad work. Like, in foreign universities, like, they don't call it as graduation day, or what is that? What is the other name of graduation day? It starts with I. Okay, leave it. Okay, they call it as grad walk. In most of the tier 1 institutes in US, and the universities like Leicester in UK, they usually invite their parents for grad walk. They consider that as their proud moment for both their BS and MS. Okay, it sounds like Fab Lab. It sounds like grad to me. So Fab Lab, the concept itself, it is fantastic. You can walk in 24/7. Like, you can get your fabrication done and come back. Okay, and you can market it. They'll help you to brand your product. If someone claim it is their work, like, how the directors do cheap fights, for owning the story right of a particular movie. Like, they take care of legal assistance. They provide you work. They provide you funding. You will get industry advisors. Like, if your application is depending on the cloud service provider like AWS, they will take care of that as well. They'll take care of mentorship and market validation. Like, you don't want me to explain market validation. Whether you have, the discussion itself, when you discuss your ideology, your product ideology with the expert, they'll anticipate whether your work has potential or not. Okay, that is all about market validation. If I am right. Okay, is the audio clear? Because PowerNap is here. I'm able to run this with the help of the uninterrupted power supply. Is my audio and visual clear? Madam?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Yes or no?
Yes, it's clear.
Thank you. Yeah, clear. Thank you. Yeah, co-working space, that is even important. Co-working, it is required, like, because teamwork works many. So to ensure teamwork, you must team with the right and like-minded people. And since you have the environment that ensures co-working space, like, the product development will be faster comparatively. So why I particularly mentioned, like, you remember this means, like, please make sure you have this facility, you have this privilege where, like, other engineering colleges or other universities are struggling struggling to cover these facets. All these facets are very important for you to to encourage thinking with liberty. What I wanted to convey. Okay, so my next part, like, I'm stepping into my presentation, like, it is about innovation. Before I talk about what innovation, do anybody have any doubt so far? It's 9:40 now. So 40 minutes passed. since I started this presentation. If you have any doubt, then I can spend few minutes with you. Then I can proceed further. Yes, no. I'm going to remove the unused steps because it is covered with uninterrupted power supply. I'm not very sure, like, how long I can manage with this.
No, sir, you can proceed.
Any doubts? Exactly. I mean, no doubts, right? Thank you. So innovation.
Sir, one question. One question. Can you explain about stake analysis?
What is that? Come again?
Stake analysis.
Stake analysis. Who wrote this question, ma'am?
Hamdan Ahmed.
Okay, the Nigerian boy, right?
No. He's from India.
He's from India. Okay, it's a different person. Okay. Stake analysis, like, Ahmad, like, if you want to know about stake analysis, try to understand what EIR model. Okay. Can you respond in the chat or quickly unmute and talk about, have you heard about EIR model? I responded quickly. We have only 1 hour, 15 minutes more.
Hamdan?
EIR. Have you heard about it?
He says yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any audio issue there from your end? You can unmute and talk, right? So that understanding will be better. Like, if you depend on madam to aggregate what you want to convey.
You might have some
audio.
His mic is not working.
Okay, fine. Let's explain. So EIR, since he knows, like, I consider, like, some of you are not aware of EIR model. EIR stands for entrepreneurship in residence. Okay, for example, I'm talking about a particular startup in Chennai. It is live Redant Media LLP. Okay, this company is located in Koturpuram, nearby the Cancer Institute, Adyar Cancer Institute. Like, they encourage EIR model. Okay, EIR in the sense, like, already they funded one from IIT Madras, and right now he is in Indonesia. He is developing this product. And which was fully funded by this particular company. The thing is about 20 lakhs. In order to bring his product, his start into product, he has given the budget of 20 lakhs for the span of 8 months, I believe. And periodically, they released their fund. They have released almost 8 lakh rupees for the period of 2 months. Then within another 2 months, they'll release another 2 or 3 lakhs. Then, like, by the end of 8 months, they would have released all the 20 lakhs, which is required for the particular guy who completed his BTech with IIT Madras. So they are entrepreneurship in residence, like, Redant Media LLP. They have invested the initial fund, and they agreed to fund remaining among the 20 lakhs. Apparently, like, additionally, the particular guy, he also gets the salary what he is getting from Redant Media LLP is for the work what he is doing, other than what is mentioned in the AR agreement. You understand? Consider let us call the person name as Anand, and he is a BTech graduate from IIT Madras. Okay, and he made an agreement with Redant Media LLP for his particular disruptive TPMS product. Like, if this product reaches our versatile market, he can sell the tire pressure monitoring center for cars for 1,000 rupees and for two-wheelers for 500 rupees. What is available in the market for car, it is 6,000 rupees. For two-wheeler, it is 2,500 to 3,000 rupees. His idea, which will tone down the value from 2,500 to 500 and 6,000 to 1,000. Is it not disruptive? Right now, if you do a video analysis of a particular crowded signal in Chennai, around 200 to 250 cars for the period of 5 minutes in Mount Road. If you examine how vehicles are factory fitted with TPMS and how many cars are fitted with third-party TPMS, which is very deep considerably. Not even 5% of the cars are fitted with TPMS. And in a busy highway, let me tell you, in a busy highway, that too, consider it is a peak summer day. Okay, collides are very common. Tire blasts usually happen once in a while, at least once in a month. And most of the tire blasts, the cars, the very big problem in national highways, you can't have control over your acceleration. Okay, just by looking, you can't look at the dashboard all the time. Unknowingly, the car will reach 120 to 140 without your knowledge. Consider if someone the ill-fated guy, the ill-fated guy is passing a particular national highway with a speed of 140. Unfortunately, the tire got blasted. There are chances for 99% chances it ends with a fatality. But tire blast, it will not happen unusually. Okay, when the tire pressure, the PSI gets increased, it will lead to increase of temperature. Then increase of temperature, it will lead to the tire will get blasted. Once the tire will get blasted, it will go to the opposite side. It will bump with the speedy upcoming vehicle. For all these mistakes, blunders will be solved with the help of a simple sensor called tire pressure monitoring sensor. Okay, whether it is required for all the two-wheelers and two-wheelers, forget about it. Whether it is required for all the four-wheelers or not, I want you to answer. Since it is the reason, if your vehicle is not fitted with tire pressure monitoring sensor, your journey will end up with a tragic story. If Anand from IIT Madras, he is having an agreement with Redant Media LLP, that agreement says Redant Media will fund 20 lakh rupee for his idea, and he agreed to make it as a product, both hardware as well as software in the form of app, in the period of 8 months by getting the 20 lakh rupees. Then apart from that, he is getting 30 to 35,000 as a monthly salary. That is for the work what he is taking other than his passionate work called TPMS and other work what he is taking for the company called Redant Media LLP. Okay, here the agreement about stake analysis. See, they are funding 20 lakh rupees, Ahmad. What you gonna give them in return? Okay, once they'll able to help you to fabricate your idea, your idea turned product. What is the market share you gonna give? What is product share you gonna give? See, I am using iPad Air 4. Okay, and I got this particular pouch by yesterday. I got this pouch. Its brand is OAKY. Okay. The cost is about 949 rupees. This polio pouch. The cost is 949 rupees. Let me tell you, this OK brand will give royalty to Apple Incorporation for selling this particular product. Because if Apple haven't manufactured this 10.9-inch iPad Air 4, what is the need for this OK case? Okay, this is the common thing what has happened for the mobile pouches, the tempered glass that you purchase for your smartphones even. Okay, so stake analysis is all about that. When you find an investor for converting your idea into product, what share you gonna give? Okay, what back work you have done. For example, if you are ready to give 20% of the whatever the money you gonna whatever you gonna earn, what is the reason for that 20% you're supposed to give? And if they seek 30%, it's a different. My idea is more important than the fund what you want to give. You're supposed to convince them. We'll make it as a large volume as soon as it hits the market. Like how Baiju reached every kid, every privileged kid, because it's very costly. Okay, their software product as well as software product together it costs about 6 lakh rupees. And the money, see here, they have grabbed what I could say 1% of ICSE and Central Board, CBSE and IGCSE student. With that 1% of the market cap, they could acquire White Hat Junior for 180 crores. And if you see Indian cricket team jersey, like the font size of Baiju is a bit higher than the font size of the country name. People, you able to understand what I am trying to say? Professor Kavita, any acknowledgement?
No, sir. So far.
Okay. You want me to change the way of my presentation or what? Because
I don't get it.
I mean, I don't call them as dumb. They are listening. I consider they are listening keenly. Okay, ma'am. Better you acknowledge. You able to understand?
Yes,
my way of giving the reason for what this analysis.
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other question you want me to handle, or shall I proceed with the slide? What is innovation?
You can proceed.
Thank you so much. And yeah, I'm going to turn on the monitor, but again, I'm not very sure, whether I'll get battery backup or battery backup. I'll do one thing. Kavita, ma'am, please do read the meeting code one more time. I'll log in with my machine, so I'll not depend on the external monitor. I'll keep it shut. Give me the meeting code again, ma'am.
Yes, sir. 1 minute.
Because if I turn on the monitor, my use get drained. It's not the UPS what is lighting my home. It is the UPS that is powering my Mac Mini CPU. I'm afraid if I turn on my monitor, it will go off.
Sir, I have sent the link to your WhatsApp. Where you want me to send it again?
Yeah, no problem. I'm able to read. FAO-OMRE-E-P. Please permit me. I'm joining through my another Google account. jsrikanthit@gmail.com. Right now, I joined with jsrikanthit2386@gmail.com. Yeah. So hope. Let me one second. Okay. Now through this slide, I'm going to talk about innovation. Give me a moment. iPad is out of charge. Okay. Anyway, bring on this adapter. Power adapter. Is audio clear? Or do you have any echo? Is my audio clear? Is
It's
my audio
echo.
clear?
There is an echo.
Okay. Now? Oh, now?
Okay.
Okay. The innovation, like, I wanted to begin with, like,
Sir, your microphone is muted. No, it's not audible.
okay. What about now?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. I'll be swapping between the screens. Don't mind. Okay. So, innovation. Okay. Please do track of two things, basically. One is my presentation. Since okay, hope I'm sharing my screen still. Okay. Then later, like, I'll be swapping to my other screen. Okay. So innovation, I would like to. Is my screen visible? I'm in innovation screen.
No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. Okay, one second. Sorry. Swapping between things. It's troubling. Yeah. Sorry.
Just come
Okay.
up, sir.
So innovation, yeah. Innovation, like, what do I mean here as what do I mean? Okay, it's a bloody trouble. I'm sorry for the language. If I turn off my monitor, it is going off. Okay, so I supposed to exit from the presentation. I should go to.
You have a presentation, send it to me. I think I can share it, but I cannot write anything on that.
Okay, but again, I'll able to manage them. I'll able to manage. Okay. Then, like, if it goes off, I'll continue with my laptop. The problem is, like, I have a camera issue in my laptop. It's not. Hope it will not trouble you much. You don't need to see my face, but more than my face, like, the content what I'm going to give, it's very important. So innovation, I'm going to talk about innovation, like, in Apple's perspective, and Android's perspective, and Alexa's perspective, like Amazon's perspective. How many of you heard about Apple AirTag? Like, for the privileged crowd like SR Mandal, I supposed to ask you how many of you are using Apple AirTag? How many of you are using Apple AirTag? If the answer is no, how many of you heard about it?
I heard about it, sir.
Okay, Ahmed Mohammed.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
yeah. So it's very simple. It's a combination of BLE and RFID, which will help you to locate whatever the stuff, like, whatever the stuff you want to keep it with you. Once I step out from my home, like, I must ensure, like, whether I carry both my smartphones. One is iOS, another one is Android. Whether I'm carrying the charging case of my AirPod, charging case with my AirPod, and whether I carry my Apple Pencil with my pad, like, these steps, then along with my wallet and my internet service provider JioPay dongle, like, roughly, if you calculate about 6 to 8 gadgets I'm supposed to carry in my either in my pocket or in my backpack. Okay, what will happen if I forget? For example, on a typical demo day of my Android product, if I forget to bring my, I mean, if I forgot to bring my Google Pixel, then, like, it's very difficult for me to manage my client without my Android phone, isn't it? So AirTags will help you to locate what are all that the stuffs you want to tag it. Okay, let me go out of this presentation and I'll show you, like, let me share my screen from my other account so that you can understand. Tag. One second. Let me ensure the audio. Is it visible? My YouTube screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You might have come across this video, but I'll stop it. It's not 11-minute video. I'll stop it with 2 to 2.5 minutes. It will help you to understand what is Apple AirTag is all about.
All right, as promised, AirTags, or AirTag, the AirTag. So this is the latest addition to Apple's product lineup for 2021, and AirTags are simple, really. You attach it to some stuff to help you find that stuff. So you might remember when they announced the keynote, they'd be selling a single one of these AirTags for $29, or a 4-pack, the obviously better deal, at $99. And the unboxing, right in line with what you'd expect, is pretty minimal. There's no Apple stickers even, just a few bits of documentation. Then you open it up, and there's some instructions, and the AirTag's right in the middle. And it's actually inside some plastic here, and so when you take it out of all of this plastic, the last bit is a tab. When you pull that plastic tab out, the battery circuit is closed, the AirPod turns on for the first time, and makes a noise. So from there, you want to grab your iPhone on iOS 14.5 or later, which is going to be brand new when this comes out, and put that AirTag down somewhere nearby. Seems like the power button is pretty close to ideal, and you get a message to pair it up. And step is actually pretty important. So first you name it so you know what it's attached to when you see it on the map. And then you register your AirTag so it connects the AirTag to your Apple ID and phone number. So if someone finds it, they'll have that info and they can get in contact with you. Then you're done. So this is the first time I'm seeing an AirPod in person, and it's about the size I expected. It's pretty small. It's like a puck. It's like a checkers piece. It's about the size of a checkers piece, but nice and smooth. It's this white plastic at the top.
Okay, I think I'll stop it from here. So this YouTuber, right? He's a very famous YouTuber, an athlete turned YouTuber. Sometimes, the duplicate version is much better than the original version. If you want to see, the original brand video of Apple AirTag, I'll show you. The original branding video is much, the video what I have shown is much better than the original branding video. Let me share that. Oh, okay, this is actually Couch. Introducing AirTag. It's from Apple. The channel consists of 14.3 million subscribers. But look at the quality of this ad. Hope you're able to see the screen, right? Introducing AirTag, Couch, Apple. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Please go ahead. See, it's unreal. It's like, it's unreal. You can't. This is not better than what I have shown you. So what do I mean here? Like the branding is very important comparatively. Which one? Which video that you liked? Which video helped you to understand what is AirTag? The first one or second one?
The first one, sir.
Exactly. So that's why, like sometimes the duplicate version, our first copy is much better than the original version. So what I wanted to convey that. So technologically, it is very simple. One sec. Give me a minute. Fine. So sometimes, like the duplicate version is much better than the original version. Okay, that the next innovation. What I wanted to show you. Yeah. So basically, it's a BLE. It's a combination of what you can consider it, NFC and RFID together, which will help you to locate your stuffs, locate your lost stuff, or like whatever you want to remember to carry or throughout the day. And then the next thing I wanted to show you, like if you are an Apple Watch user, with watchOS 7.2, they have given you the update. How many of you heard about hand wash reminder? Apple Watch hand wash reminder. It's not a hardware feature because they haven't introduced this feature in September 2020. When they introduced Apple Watch Series 6. It has been given as an add-on to Apple Watch users along with watchOS 7.2 just a couple of months before, maybe 2 months before. How many of you heard about it? Apple Watch hand wash, which is required because tough times. We are in we don't call it as second wave. We don't call it as second wave. Like, which wave is happening in India? Again, it's a hypothetical question. In northwest side and Delhi, like the third wave is happening, but the southern part of our nation, second wave is happening. Who COVID, SARS-CoV-19 virus? If it is under 12, we call that place as it is affected with the third wave. If it is if it is between 18 and 45 or 18 and above, we can call it a second wave, isn't it? So the prime reason, how we are getting infected by this mutant virus, it's very simple. We only the second wave. What is happening in India, in Tamil Nadu, people started wearing masks regularly when they come out because of the fatal the stats what they get through media, isn't it? But what media is portraying, the data given by government, what government is given to the media is only the 10% of the things happening around. Yes or no? Professor Kavita, at least better you acknowledge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, because like I'm I'm troubling myself, like whether I'm talking to you or because it's pin drop silence. It troubles a teacher. It definitely troubles a teacher like me. So hand wash reminder, it's a feature introduced along with Apple Watch 5 and 6 users with WatchOS 7.2. Please have a look at that working so that you can understand. Okay, yeah. Is my screen visible? Apple Insider visible?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. I think you with an audio. Sir, I'll stop it and share that particular tab alone so that we can ensure the audio. Yeah.
Welcome everyone, it is Andrew here from Apple Insider. And you may think you know how to wash your hands, but do you? With watchOS 7, Apple Watch is going to help you wash your hands to make sure you are doing it long enough to kill any germs that may be sticking around. Let's take a look at this, going into the settings, the health app, and everything you need to know about washing your hands with Apple Watch and watchOS 7. First, there is a setting that you can toggle on and off. If you head into the Settings app on your Apple Watch and scroll down quite a bit, you'll see an option for hand washing. When you open that, you can disable or enable hand washing and you can turn on or off the haptics. The haptics start by tapping you when you start washing your hands and tap you again on the wrist when you're complete. The idea is that every time you wash your hands, it should be for at least 20 seconds. And Apple Watch knows this based on the movements of your hand that it recognizes as hand washing, as well as the sound of rushing water coming out of the faucet when you are washing your hands. We've been testing this for a few weeks now, and it's surprisingly accurate at how quickly it picks up washing your hands and counting down that timer. It's really easy actually to see the countdown in our mirrors. We don't even have to stop to look at our watch. Whenever you stop washing your hands to take a peek, it'll let you know how far you are. Cute little bubble animations everywhere, and it'll give you like a little feedback saying just a little bit more, almost there, something along those lines to let you know that you still have a few seconds longer to complete washing your hands. And when you're done, it gives you an all done notice, again with all those cute little bubble animations, and it records all that information to the health app over on your.
Okay, I hope you're able to understand, what this feature is all about. Hand wash reminder, but they have integrated it with Apple Maps. Yeah, when you go out and step back again, you'll get a reminder in your watch itself. It's time for washing your hand. And it wasn't introduced as a hardware feature. Let me remind you one more time, it wasn't introduced as a hardware feature, but rather they have introduced it as a software feature. That's the reason, they have introduced he's my visual.
Sir, your audio is not available again.
What about now, madam?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's audible now.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry because the problem that I have with AirPod. Fine. I'll share my presentation so that I'll continue from there. So hope my screen is coming up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys able to understand like one second. Okay. So, like, we have come across two innovations from Apple. One is actually AirTag, another one is Apple Watch. And they haven't introduced this feature as a hardware feature, like, they have introduced it as a software feature. And can anyone tell me, like, what are all the hardwares that is available in the Apple Watch to make this happen? The hand wash, like, whether we are rinsing our hand, scrubbing our hand properly for 20 seconds. Can anyone guess what are all the hardware involved in this process?
So maybe might be through proximity sensor.
Through proximity.
Sir, yeah, they could use proximity sensor for it.
Proximity.
Also, like, they would like take some sensitivity level, like how much time, or also they would take the vibration also, sir.
Vibration sensor. Okay, then
the gyro sensor actually for that vibration.
For that, I'm sorry, come again.
The gyroscope sensor.
Gyro, fantastic. Okay. Apart from Hamden, like, can anyone give the reason, like, any other sensor plays a major role here? Okay, proximity, like, Hamden, I'm not very sure, like, whether my Apple Watch contains proximity sensor, because all the phones will have proximity sensor, like, it is available right next to what the front camera. Okay, so hope you all know the usage of proximity sensor, right? Can anyone give a very very basic use case of proximity sensor? Acknowledge quickly.
So that would measure the distance, like
exactly
the distance at which object is kept. So it will respond after it.
It will respond, right? See, it's very simple. When I dial someone, I'm dialing a number. Okay. When I ring, when I click, and again, when I take my phone, close to my ear, like, I don't need screen anymore. I don't need the screen, because your battery, like, the major portion of discharging your battery is your screen. You don't need that. Anymore. But when you turn on the speaker, like, even when you hide the sensor, it will work, because It's very simple. Like, when we will be turning on the mic, if I refer contact or if I refer WhatsApp, viewing the content, then only I'll be turning on the loudspeaker, right? At the time, like, my hand movement may disturb the sensor. If I lose my screen, then it will definitely irritate me. So the reason for proximity, we don't have that for Apple Watch, but Hamden, like, I appreciate there is no need for proximity sensor for this particular feature. So I'm ruling it out. Vibration, like, I completely understand, like, your view about gyro, which will help you understand the position of this watch, isn't it? Whether we are scrubbing our hand properly or not. Okay, it's a combination of both gyro as well as accelerometer. Okay, you can see the presence of both gyro and accelerometer in the Apple Watch, along with another. It is not a sensor; it's a hardware. Hardware is also, sensor is also hardware, but another hardware which is predominantly used for this particular feature. Can anyone guess what is that? Hamden, you can also give a guess.
So can you repeat the question?
Apart from accelerometer and gyro, one more hardware plays a major role for this particular feature called hand wash reminder. What is that? Okay, I'll give it by myself. It's none other than mic. Because, like, they have trained the different tap waters, different sounds of tap water, like, with the fast flow and the slow, as well as, like, a tap with softener, without softener. Okay, it's a machine learning. Basically, it's a machine learning. So, like, when I wash my hand, like, I can see the small the notification bar. It shows the mic is on, because Apple cares about the privacy. When I attend a phone, though it is not a cellular powered Apple Watch, it's just GPS watch. It's just a GPS watch. I can answer all my phone calls with this hardware, because like, both my iPhone and Apple Watch connected with the same Apple ID and with the same network. I can answer my phone calls. When I'm answering a particular call, I can see a small mic symbol that is that glows throughout the call, because Apple cares about privacy. So gyro, accelerometer, and mic. That's it. Like, if there is no scope for gyro, what will happen here? Just take your hand. When you have your hand close to the tap water, it may start sensing that as you are washing your hand, isn't it? So in order to identify your hand movements, there is a role for accelerometer and gyroscopic sensor. Are you people with me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anticipating this feature, they have included the hardware. We are not very sure. We should wait for WWDC Hardware Edition 2020. What are all the features they're going to launch with Apple Watch Series 7? Definitely those features will be available for Series 6 users, because it is not 5 years old hardware. It is just 1 year old hardware. And Apple ensures to give you, keep your gadget up and running. You can feel your gadget updated for next 5 years if you purchase now. That's another biggest selling point of Apple. Okay, and again, I'm not promoting Apple. I'm not the brand ambassador of Apple here. So, like, the innovation from Apple standpoint, one is AirTag. AirTag, like, the one piece of hardware, it cost about 29 USD. Four AirTags, which cost about 99. In India, it is 3190. It is 10,999. Okay, 10,999 for 4 AirTag combo, and for one AirTag, it is 3,190 rupees. Okay, are you people with me? What I'm trying to say? But the hardware cost is about only 200 to 300 rupees. Since they are fabricating and they are giving it as an add-on to their product stake, like, they are charging it 10 times higher, isn't it? Let me remind you, one more feature, the fall detection. Fall detection is a common feature. You will have that feature in the very recent Galaxy smartwatches. What do you mean by fall detection? Any idea?
Sir, actually, that would check like the motion of your device, like whether it is falling or not. Suppose Vivo used in their
Front
flip
camera,
phones,
pop-up
pop
camera,
camera phone.
right?
Like it is
Oh,
dropping, it will detect, it will turn it off.
actually speaking, it is a medical feature. It is for mission critical things. It's a human critical things. Yeah, if you get fainted, it will notify about the incident to your SOS contacts, emergency contacts. But for that, if you want to use that feature, you don't need to invest 45,000 on Apple Watch. It is available even for it is available even with 15,000 rupees Android smartwatch. What I wanted to convey to the young minds who have connected here, you can build this for 1,500 rupees. You can fabricate it for 1,000 rupees extra. You can sell this with 1,000 rupees profit. You can sell it. You can reach the market with 4,500 rupees catchy thing. You got it? The the biggest difference between Apple Watch Series 5 and Series 6 is blood oxygen sensor. ECG is common. The heart rate, periodically, my watch usually watch my heart, beats per minute. But what has been introduced with Series 6 is blood O2. Okay, all the COVID patients, when someone get admitted to the hospital because of the trauma of COVID, they periodically check what is your blood oxygen level. Your oxygen level will significantly will get dropped if if your lungs gets damaged because of this virus COVID-19, isn't it? I don't need oximeter anymore. My watch is keeping track of my blood oxygen. But I spent 45,000 for this hardware. Okay, I mean, if you are an innovator, don't don't ask me a reverse question. Aren't you an innovator? I'm an innovator. Come a consumer. Come a consumer. If you are an innovator, you can bring all this feature: fall detection, blood oxygen, ECG, along with hand wash for a 5,000 rupees fabricated unit. You can proudly call that as your initiative. SIIC will help you to fabricate it, will help you to brand it, will help you to give mentoring support, will help you to give, will help you brand connect, alumni connect, whatnot, co-work, workspace assistance, co-work environment, everything will be taken care by your innovation and incubation center. Are you people with me? Understand the privilege what you have. I am not promoting SIIC here. I'm not a brand ambassador of Apple. I'm just helping you to understand what are all the privileges that you have. Yes or no? A quick acknowledge. Any question? We have 30 more minutes. I don't think I can cover all the agenda. Ma'am, Professor Kavita, if I couldn't complete any of the agenda, give me one more day time.
Sure, sir, sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Actually, sir.
Yep.
Sir, I want to ask about finding a founding partner, but if you explain it later, it will be okay.
Funding partner.
No, founding partner, sir. You can't just start something alone, right? You need someone.
Okay. Do you have friends?
Yeah, but nobody interested in startups or.
How much time you spend to listen to your friend? He may be interested in Duke. He may be interested in grabbing a new girlfriend. That is usual and visible to others. Talk out of your heart. Okay, because teamwork works, Handan. Let me tell you. Okay, you alone can't change this cruel world, and you alone can't bring visible change. Okay, if you have a best friend, surprisingly like-minded, like, talk out of your heart, spend some time so that, like, he or she will be your founding partner. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Shall I move with the third thing, the third bullet, what I have here? How many of you heard about it? Android Auto. I'll leave this one to you for your research reference. Like, you research on your own. But like, because if I don't cover Android, like, majority of the Android users will curse me.
So like it's installing Ola and Uber, right?
I'm sorry?
Like usually it is present in car devices.
Exactly. Ola UI and Uber UI. Okay. What is the reason? Like, why they have, because certain things, for example, VAR args, VAR ARGS. Have you heard about this feature? Variable argument method. In fact, a public static void main of Java is a variable argument method. Public static void main of string. Okay, I think I'll write it here. Public static void main of string ARGS. You might have seen this line almost in all the executable Java program, isn't it? Okay, how many of you agree instead of this string ARGS, I can have it as string Ahmed? This is right or wrong? This is right or wrong, whether your compiler compiled this piece of line or not.
So I've not been familiar with Java because like we were doing C++.
Okay. Anybody else? You don't need to be familiar.
But I would say like it will be working.
Okay, Manju.
Yes, sir.
Professor or student?
Professor, sir.
Madam, please tell me, like, it works, right?
Yeah.
Because this is an identifier. Identifier, you can keep your name. It must be a valid identifier. It will definitely work. Okay, Manju madam, what about now? String dot a. 3 dots. Okay, if it not looks like dot, like, please bear with the pixel density of my pad. Whether it works or not.
I guess it will work. I have tried this one.
Okay, it will definitely work. It is one of the very famous OCJA question. Earlier SCJP, it's OCJA. This is none other than variable argument method. Now, like, once if you write public static void main parenthesis string dot space an identifier closing parenthesis, now your main is not just a main method, it is a variable argument method. The difference between a normal argument methods and variable argument methods, if you are not very sure about how many arguments you're going to pass for a method, okay, you can make it as a variable argument method by adding 3 dots in the signature, method signature. That's it. Okay, it was not the original. They have introduced this feature along with JDK 1.5 in 2005. I'm sorry, in 2000. Oh no, I'm sorry. In 2004 or 5, not definitely 2000. Okay, 2005. It was not the original idea of Sun Microsystem. They have acquired this feature from CLR. CLR, like, do a research. CLR stands for Common Language Runtime. At the time, the 2 major platforms that was ruling the web tech industry
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Android Auto, like, you know, I just lost the track, like, you know, why I went to variable argument, since, like, you know, I supposed to have recursive, you know, reference to come back to reality. Anyway, I'll be skipping Alexa security. I'll definitely let you know, like, you know, Android Auto, like, you know, what Ahmed said, it is the UI that is available in Ola and Uber. Okay, the original intention behind Google to come out with like, you know, I got the reference, like, you know, first Google introduced the Google Android Auto, then immediately within the same year Apple introduced Car Sync, which is equivalent to Android Auto. It's very simple. In US, there is an allegation on the on the smartphone software giant called Google Incorporation, because, like, you know, almost 10% of the market, no, not 10%, 30 to 40% of the market share of almost all the developed countries, it's owned by Android. I mean Google. They use Android phones. Remaining 60 to 70% they use iOS smartphones, Apple smartphone. But in India, it is not even 10%. The iOS and other platform. Remaining 90%, usually it's been shared by Android. It's been shared by Android operating system, isn't it? So the original idea, like, you know, since the allegation on the software giant, so they were working on the feature called Android Auto. If you use a Google Pixel phone or OnePlus phone or Oppo or Vivo phone, if your car supports two-din display, that is a factory-fitted OEM two-din infotainment system. Okay, when you pair it for only one time, as soon as you step into your car, like, you know, your infotainment system will be in Android Auto mode. That means what? The basic apps like messaging, music, YouTube, VLC, sometimes calendar, will be having a different UI. You don't need to, like, you know, use your phone if you want to navigate from one place to other place by using maps. If you are an Android user, like, Google Map will be available on the two-din infotainment system. You can tap there. You can give through your voice. You can give the destination. If you are an iOS user, like, you know, Car Sync will done the same. Will be doing the same what Android Auto has been done. And like, you know, they claim the number of accidents, the fatal got reduced once they stop using their smartphone while driving the car. You able to understand the reason behind this innovation, Android Auto?
Yes, sir.
But in India, it is different story. Like, you know, because we have a lot of interference problem. Like, you know, when I use my AirPod, when I step into my car, definitely it will get disturbed with the Bluetooth connectivity. What I paired already my phone with my car. You people able to, you know, that 1 second, 4 to 5 second, you know, latency, it becomes inevitable. Okay, inevitable. Don't take it in the wrong sense. It will definitely I'll affect by the interference, because my phone is intelligent enough to understand. It is pairing with my AirPod. I'm in phone call or a meeting or Zoom meeting or Google Meet meeting. But my car's OEM audio system is not intelligent enough. This guy is already paired with another hands-free device. You know that that lead time is more important. I may be losing what my MD has spoke for last few seconds. People, you able to understand the problem, what we have, the particular problem, what we have here in India. Okay, I want to correlate it with a caption. Yes, India has a versatile market space. India has a very, very peculiar problem to solve. Okay, Alexa security system, like, anyway, you better.
I'm not quite sure how to help with that.
I'm sorry, my echo dot is troubling me when I utter Alexa. Yeah, let me turn off mic of Alexa. Yeah. So what I wanted to convey, like, it's very simple deal. Like, when you develop product on your own, when you develop product on your own, you will get a founding partner, finding partner, funding partner, everything will happen. How many of you just raise your hand? How many of you have a disruptive idea like Ola or Swiggy or Big Basket? Like, why I'm considering that as disruptive idea? Professor Manju or Professor Kavita, you can answer my question. During the year 2005, 6 and all, like, if you look at the transportation industry, like, the cab industry, we have had very less players, right? The monopoly player was Fast Track at that particular time. Then NTT, they came. I'm sorry, NTL, Call Taxi, then Meru. Then this fortunate thing happened, Ola and Uber. Okay, let us differentiate it into two eras. One is Fast Track, Meru, and NTL era. Another one is Ola, Uber era. How many vehicles? What is the percentage of hike when Ola and Uber hits the market? Yes, ma'am, please.
Maybe around more than 75%. Actually, if it is one car, it would be now maybe or 5 or 6 equivalent to that.
Exactly. It got multiplied by 3 to 4 times. Now you look at, like, when you step in to airport, when you ground your foot in Central Railway Station, Chennai Central Railway Station, like, if you check your Ola app or Uber app, see how many cars surrounded by the particular venue. Okay, then Ola is intelligent enough, based on the market demand, it will show you the surge price, jagged up price, isn't it? All the shitty, I'm sorry about the language, all the shitty things, financial things will happen, okay, when you are surrounded by innovative technologies. Okay, how many of you have used a Ripple platform? Ripple.it is the URL. Students, it's equivalent to HackerRank or HackerRed. It's equivalent to Topcoder. But here teachers have privilege to create their own classroom, and the teachers have privilege to add up to 200 users to a particular classroom. When that particular teacher, when Manju madam, she considered herself as good teacher, fantastic teacher. She could teach Java in a much better and innovative way. She could make use of Ripple.it platform to create a classroom, and she can enroll up to 200 students. She can keep posting the problem statement with a timer, like, one problem a day, one problem with n number of test cases to pass. Okay, this was the business model when Ripple.it enters Indian market. Now they have completely eradicated the free classroom feature. Okay, their pricing starts from $5 per student. Okay, it was free up to 100, up to 200 2 years before. Now they have changed the model. They are not the disciples of Buddha or Gandhi. When American invest on something, when they show that as a, like, that as like a tie to a kid, like, they are grabbing your attention. Soon they will change the business plan. You people able to understand? And since Nigerians are here, other country originated students are here, you are here for your education. At least don't act like an American. Well, they will show you their intention bluntly. Okay, that's the reason. Volkswagen CEO is an Indian. Close to 60% of the scientists representing NASA are Indians. Majority of the engineers for the three companies, namely, four companies, namely Microsoft, Apple, Samsung, and Amazon, they are Indians. We Indians are in an authoritative bureaucrat position. We are not bureaucrats. We still work like a slave to other technology giants. But again, all the innovative ideas from Indians only. Okay, but who are actually getting benefited? I am an Apple Music subscriber. I'm spending 99 rupees for Apple Music and 200 rupees for my iCloud storage. So roughly 299 rupees I'm spending for my storage requirement and music appetite, isn't it? But out of this 300, 18% of GST will be serving my nation. Then remaining 72%, I'm sorry, 82% of in that 82, the profit, if it would be around 60%, it will go for an American company. You convinced with my way, or you contradict what I'm talking about? If someone want to defend, sir, you are wrong. Okay, then I'm ready to handle that. So even if you represent a foreign country, if you are a national light of another country, since you are pursuing your education here, please care, please carry, the morality what we Indians follow from ancient times. Okay. So this is innovation. Okay, I want to because I have last 10 minutes to go. Kavita ma'am, I have 10 to 15 minutes more, I believe, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, I want to show you one product that the idea was mine, and yeah, it was my idea, and I make use of my students to visualize that. I'll show you the product. It's not better fabricated. This is I call this as a smart junction box. Okay, why it is a smart junction box means I'll show you the hardware part first, then I'll show you the software part then. Okay, if I open this hardware, you could see 3 visible ports here, isn't it? The first port, it is fixed. First port, it is fixed to power up this Node MCU. Okay, Node MCU, check web. If you don't have fund for Raspberry Pi, and again, if you have fund for Arduino, but again, you don't have, you feel like I need Wi-Fi, because through Wi-Fi only I'm going to communicate this IoT product, means the better companion is Node MCU. Okay, it's a microcontroller. It's an SoC again, and I have a 2-channel relay, and again, this USB B, I'll be using it to power up this Node MCU. What will happen? This product, the one port will be one second. The one port will be consumed along with the adapter. I supposed to plug it. The one port will be used, like, when I give supply to this junction box, like, one port will be utilized. Another two ports, one is for smartphone, another one is for laptop or other devices. Like, if you ask me a question, if you ask me, how can you consider this as a smart junction box? Means it's very simple. You can power it on, but, like, whether it is letting voltage in, whether your connected device is getting charged or not, purely depends on the battery percentage, battery level of the connected gadget. Okay, I would like to share my screen again. Is the ideology clear? Why I call that as a smart junction box? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll show you the software interface. Okay, I'll show you the software interface. So hope my Visor screen is visible. Visor is a third-party emulator. You can emulate your own phone. Okay, it is not just the emulator that comes along with what your Android Studio. Visor, like, you can emulate your own phone. So hope it is visible. Okay, and if you want to use that smart junction box, you're supposed to install and keep this application ready, SJB. Okay, I told you about two ports, right? One to power up your Node MCU, another two. The first one is for mobile phone. Okay, if you click that radio button, like, by default, if you don't supply values for minimum threshold and maximum threshold, it will consider the minimum threshold as 10, maximum threshold as 95. And if you want to change that to your custom value, like, I want to keep the minimum threshold as 25 and the maximum threshold as 99. Okay, what is minimum threshold and maximum threshold? For example, I am approaching, I'm approaching my bed by 9 p.m. today. At that particular time, this phone's battery percentage, now it is actually 89, right? 89, 90, it is charging. Okay, by the time when I approach the bed, it is about some 35. Okay, I have a meeting scheduled by early morning with a different time zone. Okay, when I wake up, I want to keep my gadget charged 100%, 95%, whatever. It is close to full. Okay, it's very simple. Like, without worrying, without affecting your battery cycle, without affecting your lithium-ion battery, you can very well make use of this smart junction box. What will happen? I'm approaching the bed by 9 o'clock. At the time, the battery percentage was 40. Okay, I just put it in a charger and I slept. Okay, it will not let the voltage in. Okay, then 40, it will become 25 after 3 hours or 4 hours. Okay, by 1 o'clock, by 1 a.m., it will reach the minimum threshold. At that particular time, my junction box will let the voltage in. Then when it reaches 95, it will cut the voltage that supplies power to my battery. So though your phone is connected with a charger and with a junction box from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m., it will let the voltage for a very limited time, that is 1 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. Are you people with me? What I'm trying to say? Though the companies claim, like, our chargers are intelligent enough to cut down the supply once it reaches 100%, actually not. Because after the arrival of Xiaomi, Okay, Redmi, Xiaomi phones, like, it is again disruptive. It is again disruptive, let me tell you. Now the gadgets are smartphones, particularly as use and throw gadgets. We rarely take it to service center, though it is in the warranty period. Exception is for very few brands like OnePlus or Apple, but not definitely Oppo and Vivo. I'm sorry, Oppo and Vivo users. Like, just check it out the frequency of changing your device very often. Okay, so this port 2, it is for mobile. Port 3, it is for laptop. Okay, because I know very well, like, my MacBook, it will take at least 3.5 hours to charge it fully. Okay, I'm approaching the bed today on 10 p.m. Like, I know very well, like, it's supposed to go, it's supposed to charge for 3 hours 30 minutes. Okay, and when I click submit, it will immediately supply the voltage through the second port and where my MacBook is connected. Okay, 9 o'clock now. Okay, 10 o'clock now. 11, 12, 1, 1:30. By 1:30, it will stop supplying the voltage. It's a calculation, like, it will take at least 3.5 hours to charge my laptop completely. Is it not disruptive? Is it not a fancy stuff?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, I'm very pathetic. Pity on me. Only teacher is responding. Oh, okay. It's very simple. Like, it's my thought, and like in the fabricated and the code part was done by my students. Okay. Now I'm actually trying to have JV joint venture with the companies like Belkin or Honeywell. Then, like, even like, I have applied for patent. Okay, then why I'm uttering very bluntly, very openly to a forum like this? It's very simple. Like, like this, you may have many different innovative thoughts. Okay, please give life to your thought. Okay, as long as you have your thoughts, as just thoughts, the world surrounded by you will not get benefited. Okay, give it a fruitful life, like, fabricate it. Okay, and just remember this slide all the time. You have everything there. You have everything there. Okay, rest of the part, this impact of mobile apps, and again, I have many other things to convey. And definitely, like, I before I conclude my talk, I want to give, like, because this pandemic time it is getting tougher for everyone. Okay, like, if you are focused enough, I'm not very sure how many companies are visiting SRM for campus recruitment, but definitely Amazon will be there, Apple will be there, Samsung will be there, Google will be there. By considering that, like, to please don't take the online class schedules as take it granted. Like, I humbly request you to stay focused this tough unprecedented times. Okay, by ignoring the negativity, the good things you need to follow. Stay focused, stay positive, and please ignore the negativity. And, like, what Ahmed, what Hamden asked, how it is possible for me to get the founding partner. Okay, just apply the share and care. Okay, just care for your friends. Then, like, you will able to get your founding partner. Like, the grudge what you have, some people, like, have the mindset, like, I learned this particular technology with my efforts. Why should I teach the same or preach the same to my mate or my pair or my peer? Like, but I'm a teacher. Believe in one strategy. When you learn something, okay, if you have the habit of teaching the same, like, you don't need to recap that even before the moment of your technical interview. And if you have the habit of sharing whatever you learned on your own, you don't need to revise before the moment before your examination or the night before the examination, but rather, like, having an impression of your peer or your best friend. If it turns to a grudge, it will definitely pull you down. And like, please have the habit of forget and keep moving. Okay, please don't get into gossips. What do I mean here? erratic, like, just stay away from unwanted gossip WhatsApp group and the Instagram posts. Like, just check it out, the digital well-being part of your smartphone, like, how much time that you spent on social media, that will definitely pull your productive time down. Okay. And the rest of the part, if I quickly take you to agenda, I haven't covered the startup part. Like, with one thing, like, please start doing lab programs and HackerRank problems on your own. Okay, then, like, it will tweak your inner ability of the product ideas what you have in your mind. Then by the time, please remember this. Okay, you have SAIC that will take care of everything. Okay, with that note, I want to keep this screen for next few minutes to handle the queries, if any. This is my contact information. You can store my, you can note down my email address as well as the contact number. This is my LinkedIn profile. Just open LinkedIn and type Srikanth Janardhanan. Like, don't say my profile is very unique, but you can find me easily.
So what
This forum. Which one? LinkedIn
This link, the HTTPS www link kden.
Yeah, I'll share it through. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just shared. And moreover, I'll type my email address as well. You can reach me. If I don't pick up your call, please wait for some time. I'll give you a call back, or better, like, give a message and call. Just tag yourself. You are a student of SRM. Okay. I don't commit talks just like that. Okay. If it gives any impact, I usually, like, I extend my talk. Any questions? Professor Kavita, like, I may need another 1 hour in some other day to complete the remaining part, what I planned.
Yes, sir, sure. After this, their examination, I think I can arrange, because they are all, all students are busy in their end semester examination right now.
I understand.
It will take some time, but sure, I'll arrange.
Yeah, sure. If we don't have any questions, I'm done, ma'am.
Okay. I think there are no questions. Thank you, Professor Srikanth, for your time. And also, we are so thankful that you have done a homework on our SIC and you could able to, show what are the facilities we have. So, wonderful session. Thank you so much for your time. And participants, thank you so much for participating in this short time. And as well, I know that you have many assignments and many, you have your end semester examination. Beside this, you came here. So happy about that. Thank you all. Yes,
thank you. Yeah, thank you, wonderful participants. Like, thank you, the teachers team, the core team behind this workshop. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. We can end this session. Thank you all.